All right. Get this. Let's get that. Let's get the YouTube link. The good old starter stuff. I know I forgot something last stream. I forgot to give the going live message. I was like, there's something we're forgetting. And I couldn't remember it. And then I realized. And I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It is what it is. Alright, let's get this. Let's get this. Let's get that. Boop, boop. All good. Yeah, this order is fine. This is good. This is good. Alright, let's get into a world here. That was a long load screen. Oh yeah, the hot day gift. What is today's gift? I do not remember any of the gifts. Maplestory Hot Week. We are currently the... Oh, this is the Thursday one, huh? Yeah, so that's gonna go to the other server, because I don't know what I'm gonna use those legendary circs for, but I have something for them. Alright, let's start up the dailies. Hello, Cheeto. How you doing? Hello, Smart. How you doing? What's up? You got a pitched or something on your run?
Splinter.
You got 2 Zerks this morning. Damn, nice. Congrats. Well, hopefully they're on characters that are actually wanting those Zerks, but I mean, still congrats no matter what.
Splinter.
Where are your 2 lucky Zerk characters? In before one of these is on your girlfriend's account. Ren and Bowmaster, nice. Congrats, congrats. Just in time for the Shining Star Force to get him cheaper to 18 star. Or to YOLO them to 21, 22, if that's your style.
Scatter.
Sent them to 18 already? I see. Can you wear them on each character, or are they still worse than your Twilight mark or whatever? Well, if you have a Black Bean mark, they'll be... Or not Black Bean, but, yeah, most likely you have a Twilight in that slot. If not, then clearly better. Stream is so delayed, like I have to wait 8 minutes so I know when you reply. Yeah, unfortunately, Cheeto, for the YouTube side of things, Yeah, unfortunately for the YouTube side of things, I can't really do much about the delay without it going like... The faster you want it to be with less delay, the lower quality the video becomes. And
Dance.
it just is what it is. If I... just having it at 1080p, which is like the bare minimum I feel like for a stream nowadays,
Dance.
requires me to have the delay. And then on top of that, there's the additional delay of just your download speed and uploads, well, not upload speed, but your download speed and all that stuff, and like where are you in the world comparatively to me. Adds a million different things for increasing the delay. Which unfortunately there's not much I can do about, right? Like, not like I can really change my position. Hello, Lucas. How you doing? Yeah, Smart got 2 berserks this morning. One on his Bowmaster and one on his Ren. You set your quality to 144p? Yeah, pretty much the YouTube side of things, like, if you want the closest to live experience where I instantly, well, not instantly, but, you know, I can react faster to what you say, Twitch is where you gotta go to, just because of how YouTube's set up. If I was a more massive YouTube creator, there's probably better options, but, we're not exactly that. And even then, I don't really see many YouTube streams, because I always, like, even the YouTube streams I have watched, they're still delayed compared to just going to Twitch. So no matter who you are, no matter how big your channel gets, it just seems there's always going to be some delay compared to what Twitch has. Just because of how YouTube has it set up. If you get an absurd, like 8 minutes is pretty long of delay, so most of the time if you refresh the stream, that might help. But it really depends on your internet connection for how close you'll be to the live time. But even I get like 30 seconds behind on my YouTube stream compared to what I'm doing. Whereas Twitch is not that long. Usually, anyways. You found a will party and I'll run Lucid later tonight. Hopefully the Bowmaster just gets a nice little pitched will book. How strong is your Bowmaster up to now? I assume you haven't made that many gains. Oh, for Liberation. Oh, okay. He's trash. Unfortunate.
Dance.
His 45 million combat power. Yeah, and with how you were explaining how backloaded his burst is, will gonna be rough. So yeah, so Lucas, I went to watch other Cadenas, like, doing calling, and it just seems like, yeah, it's a rough time for Cadenas. We just kind of exist. We kind of just, Hope that the rest of the team can make up for our significantly lower damage in P3 due to the way the mechanics work. Smile? I'm just like, oh, okay, so I wasn't crazy. I can't really do much. It just is. Well, I was just like, there's gotta be something I can do, and then I'm like, no. No, there's not much I can do. Gotcha. Okay. Class diff, class problems. Solo, we're fine. And we just do our string thing. Our main attacking abilities with the way you cheese P3 and calling as a Cadena just don't reach. Because if we go out of the cheese spot, well, not even the cheese spot, but where we're supposed to stand, we'll spawn stun tower, like stun beams, essentially, that completely screws over the rest of the party and causes a bunch of issues. So we kind of just exist in a spot. Yeah, because you need to be on the middle peril, which is the dog. Yeah. And we just don't really reach to either of the perils because our attacks are too short range for most of them. Or they move us too far forward. Like, Scimitar doesn't reach. And if you mess up the animation cancel, you screw over the whole group. If you do it solo, I think you would be fine because you just fix your perils as need be and just fight the boss. From what I saw, like, you just do what you gotta do. But in a party, you can't do that. So it's kind of rough. Yeah, solo ain't great either. Yeah, now you have calling. Now you get the big boss with you on top of everything else. And you're like, can I just have one of you? I don't want both.
Awaken, my heart. Flicker and flow.
Happy to change to Ren, she can hit. I feel like there's a lot more classes that can hit versus classes that can't hit. Pop. But yeah. Next class will be Arrow Light. I wonder when they're going to release that. I wonder if they're going to release it in Challenger World 3 as like a surprise, or if it's going to be like after Challenger World, or during the Challenger World. Well, considering the Challenger World is going to last like 5 months or something, or however long this one lasts again, there's a lot of content that can release during the Challenger World, to say the least.
Scatter.
There's supposed to be like, what, a spearman of some sort? I know nothing about Maplestory M. Spearman of Light. Okay. When we say Spearman of Light, is he like almost caster-like in his abilities? Or is he more like Light is just the... He's just like a good guy type of stuff. Summoner. Hmm. I see. Be interesting to see his moves then.
Splinter.
He summons warrior-like figures. Oh, interesting. Hold up. How long do those summons last for? Oh, to do damage? Okay, so he just uses them as abilities, not necessarily actual summons like a Kana would. I was about to say, are we going to have Kana 2.0 come out? His burst is like a giant ass with a fly that blasts the screen. Okay. More like Kaiser skill, not Kana. Okay, so little summons like that. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I was curious because we've had quite a few summon-like things happen recently. Because we have the Kana remake that's like full-blown summoner, and then we had why am I forgetting your name? Sia. Sia is kind of summoned like with her one summon that's the salamander. I think it's a salamander anyways. I don't really remember his name. But him going around and murdering stuff and like being your primary mobbing thing, it felt like. At least while I was leveling it to 210 yeah, 210. Like I was doing most of the heavy lifting. Algol, yeah, that little guy. Alright, we are almost done the dailies here. Yeah, that reminds me. How many hours do I have left in this duo thing? Did I already use them all? I did. Nice. Okay.
Splinter.
Alright, let's see. Can we upgrade this to level 10? Select all. Extract. We get a nice little bit of energy. And poof. Nope. And poof. Nope.
Splinter.
Auto harvest. Start this up. Alright, let's go loot the rest of the stuff here. Boop, boop, boop. And let's pop out of here. Oh, I do want to message Billy. Alright, message Billy that to see what's going on over there. We did the check-in. What do we get? Symbol selectors and those. Okay. Did that. Victoria Adventures to the other server. Wow, I'm so happy to see this thing. This thing's super useful. Woo! The daily gift. Slaw expansion coupons. Well, I actually need that on the other server, so we'll grab that on the other server. Monster Park Extreme, we don't need right now. Angler Company, we don't do. Culvert, we did last. Did I look at my Missing Frontier? No! I was gonna do that. I was like, I know there's something else I gotta do on this server. Okay. See if we can get anything on this 24-hour mission. Blue pouch and action pouch. Or action points. Well, I mean, a blue pouch is a blue pouch. I'll take it. Purple pouch. Glowing pouch. Glowing pouches. Purple pouch. Okay, 23 for a purple. 26 for a purple. Go for the 23. Cool. I saw a clock. I'm not happy. Purple. Blue. Purple. 30 points. 31 points. Let's go. This. And what do we get? Pretty good rolls, except for one. Let's re-roll this. Get a bit higher. Should be more than enough. Double purple. And we have access to a blue one. Alright, cool. Blue it is. Oh, this is off to a beautiful start. Okay, we got a blue pouch. I'll take it. Glowing, 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 glowing. Okay, 35 and 34. Yeah, we'll go for the 34 one. Blue pouch, and it's a blue pouch to finish it off. Okay. Let's reroll this too, because why not? Surely we don't roll triple ones. I don't think it matters at all if this rolls a 1, but surely we wouldn't roll triple ones. Yeah. Alright, that's done, that's done. You have an hour of wait. Is there anything else here? There's some VIP boosters are going to expire. These are going to expire. I don't really care. But yeah, we are good. Cut. To the other server. We have the Cadena, we have these 3 characters I want to do, and then I'm probably going to do some of my boss moves today. Do the Air and the Collie and the Corsair. Alright. Start this, do this. Not much. Oh shit! It's a 24-hour one. Glowing, glowing, purple pouch. Nothing. Okay, purple pouch with a 29 score to get. Okay, what the heck is that thing I just saw? What is this? Oh. I see. Because I had both of the activation things, you get an extra dice thing that I didn't know existed. Okay, so right now we're at 6, 8, 7, 7 times 2.6, and then 3 with 2.25 point. Okay. Do we have anything? No. Looks like it's just glowing pouch. Oh wait, no, there's a blue pouch here. Okay, so 26 for a blue pouch. 23 for glowing. I'll take the 3 action points for this. Glowing, that, glowing, nothing. Okay, well, you know what? Let's go for the high roll. Boom. We can get a blue pouch, or we can gamba. I say we gamba. Glowing, 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 and yep, we lost the blue pouch. Unfortunate. Oh god. Yeah, I'm not used to having that crazy multipliers. Okay, we'll get a blue pouch here. Let's see. What? Okay, well, the rolls are really good. Glowing, glowing. Purple pouch. This is shaping up to be better than my 24-hour mission. It's better than my 24-hour mission. What are these rolls? Holy moly. Yeah, gotta love the RNG of this system sometimes. Super mission? Ah, meaningless. Alright, let's put those in. I have no idea what I'm gonna do with these legendary circulators. I think I might give them to the Night Lord. I think the Night Lord's the only character that doesn't have, like, legendaries right now. Because it would have been the Kana, but we got that last week, so... now we have more. Boop, boop. What about you, Lucas? Have you done any of your bossing yet? You get any good drops yet? Or just another week of mesos? Pop. Haven't run anything yet? Okay, okay. Well, good luck. Hopefully you get some stuff. What would be the most exciting drop you could get for your run right now? Out of all the bosses you run, what would you want most? So for Smart it would be an ET or an eye patch. Lucas would be any pitch, to be honest. Okay. I mean, pretty understandable. Pitch good always, usually. The fact that you want an ET would probably mean you want the ET the most, though, because that's the easiest to slot in and just use. Though you should be nearing the pity. What do you plan on buying with your guys' first pity on your characters? Those don't boom on your face. For this character, my Cadena, it's going to be an ET I buy. Wait, I already have an ET. No. I think... Oh, yeah, Cadena was the one I'm saving on. I'm going to hold off till I get one of the other pieces. Because at the moment, I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 set. If I get the Commanding Force, I'll buy the Dreamy Belt. Oh, it's random pitch? You don't choose? Oh. Wait, the pity doesn't let you choose. That's retarded. It's either random, the badge, or the emblem. Well, that's really stupid. I didn't realize it was like that. The Whisper Crystal lets you choose. The Mystic Frontier box doesn't. Okay, okay. I thought it was a choosable one. I don't know now. I have mixed stuff. You got a guildmate to help you do the C-Vel and Pinot run yesterday? Did you get a Kana's ring? Hopefully you got a Kana's ring. What'd you get that was awesome? Am I able to spoiler myself? Oh, 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 oh. You got your secondary. You got your Fafnir weapon. Want to use the 15%? Oh! Oh, it just came unique. Damn. Okay. Alright, let's see this here. When enough crystals are gathered, talk to Fabian to fuse them into a boss equipment of your choice. Updated 11/11/25. You defeat bosses to collect Dawn Whisper Crystals or Pitch Whisper Crystals. Crystals are going to drop depending on the boss difficulty. Then it has the huge table, and then right below it says, when enough crystals are gathered, talk to Fabian to fuse them into a boss equipment of your choice. There's no way they're... That's so misleading if that's actually what it means. It's the random one. Like... Either way, I'll be testing it out soon enough and we'll get to just see it live. Because their wording is the worst wording in the world. Because what? We need 130, was it, for this thing? Or am I crazy here? Yeah, 130 for it. Well, congrats on your weapon, Nick. Off to a good start for Ayato. Making some moves in the world. Shining Star Force coming up too, so you'll just be able to start for a bit cheaper during that. Get it to a nice little 17-star weapon. Slowly work your way towards Apso or even Arcane. Your DB improved too. Your Apso set's now all legendary potential. Only a bit of gear is not unique, is belt and earring. Yeah, because wait, do you have the Golek set on your DB, or you haven't finished that off yet? Yeah, so it makes sense to keep it at Epic or below. Because you'll just finish it off with, whatchamacallit? With the Superior and put that into Legendary. That is not what I want to press. But it doesn't really matter, because that cooldown doesn't matter at all. You boomed your first ring, and that was your first item you purchased? Ah! You didn't do the transfer method, I see. I wish it, I really wish that transferring was more obvious to new players how to do that. Or even just like old-time players who don't know it, because it is way better to do that. But it's so, like, it's not obvious at all. Welcome back. Was there a reason why you didn't try to do the transfer method with like a Connor ring or a Meister ring? For your Golix ring? Your internet died as you were doing epic dungeon, about to do your epic dungeon on BM. Jesus, that sucks. He was tapping his Golix ring. Yeah, that is definitely not the way you want to do it because of how rare, well, not rare, but how long it takes to get the coins. You haven't even got accessory crafting level 3. Okay, yeah. It is what it is. Accessory crafting to Meister is not too bad, though. If you have the resources like on previous characters from just like playing the game. The other option is just to wait on Kana's rings, which can be unreliable sometimes. Holy, no internet from 4:30 to 2 a.m. That's a feels bad man day. At least it wasn't no power, but it still sucks. What? The freaking lag from doing it made it so it didn't pop up. So I pressed escape and closed the menu instead of this. Here's the hand sanitizer, use that. We got an E-Pot scroll. What do I want to use this E-Pot scroll for? Pretty sure I have a lot of things I need to E-Pot still, so that's going to be used for something. I just don't know what. Experience Note Stone's probably going to the AB. I had to take a guess off the top of my head of what needs it. None of your professions are Meister? I mean, at least for accessory crafting, like I said, if you've been doing your auto harvest, you should probably have enough materials to just convert into the what you need to do the leveling. And like, Meister rings are pretty useful, I will say. Having access to Meister rings is pretty big. None of the professions are very scary to do once you have like a understanding of what's going on with them. Yeah, you definitely don't. You do not need to get alchemy to level 12. Not anymore, anyways. The only reason you get alchemy to level 12 is because you've been making WAPs and it just naturally leveled up to 12. Or you want to combine Penguin Cups, which honestly isn't even worth the effort. Like, it's just not worth it in this day and age to care about that. Yeah, I think that's everything for this character right now. Get rid of these. I think Bean Cup can be combined as 6. Yeah, but doesn't he need level 12 Meister for the, like, super flames to be put on them? Otherwise, it's just, like, a basic flame and it's not very good. I know Billy told me it was rank 12 for, like, something. Or Meister, I should say. To be honest, I stopped caring about it a long time ago. Because it just wasn't worth the effort of holding on to the cups and, like, just use whatever cup you get as a drop. Okay, I think that's everything. It looks like it. You don't even need a Crazy Kalema cup? Yeah, because you're just going to get a book at one point. And, like, if the character is not moving up to the point where it needs will, then who cares? Like, if your character has Ping Bean Cup as its last slot that it's ever going to get and it's not going up to will book because you're not doing C10, you don't need to care about getting crazy flame on that cup. You're gonna have a nothing cup pretty much and it'll be like more than enough for the content it'll do. God, this thing is the biggest scam on the planet. Okay, I will say, okay, this looks a bit ridiculous. The fishing rod's a bit ridiculous. Wait, so genuine question then. What the hell does 12 alchemy give you? What does alchemy 12 give you if you can extract recipes at level 10 or master?
I love this track.
Purses, bags. Oh, yeah, it's the purse. The coin purse. Not gonna lie, the coin purse, kinda good. Depending on how many coin things you have you put in there, it can be alright. Can save you a lot of inventory space, but it's definitely not mandatory with how many other bags you have access to nowadays to store your inventory and just clear it up. Most of the time, if you have enough bags, you just have everything open. Do 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 do. Oops. Good old monster parks.
Here.
I can't wait for the update with the new monster parks because I just want to change the scenery already. I know eventually all my characters will be stuck in the 291, but for now it'd be nice to have two different sceneries when doing monster parks. You just did Gachapon for the Red Chair. How did that go for you, Lucas? Did it go well or did it go bad? Chairs and mounts are something that I've never cared for in Maplestory. It's just one of those things that I'm like, nah, I'm not into it. I'd like to have 115 billion XP per run, thank you. Yeah, see, I don't even look at the XP gains. It doesn't even cross my mind of, like, XP gains. It's like, nah, my brain is just, you want this just for, change of scenery, Rin. Oh, you're talking about how you have, like, 10 coin bursts because of it? So it didn't go very well, gotcha. Actually, I don't know if that means it went bad or not. To be honest, I've never actually bought a single Gachapon ticket in this game, ever. I don't even know how they work. Like, genuinely, I have no idea how the Gachapon works. Is it just a ticket you put in your inventory and then you have to talk to an NPC, or can you just double-click it and it gives you random shit? Based on their probabilities and whatever. There's a UI after you double-click it? I see. Maybe one day I'll buy a ticket just to see and experience it. Though most of the time the stuff in the Gachapon never interests me, so I'm just like, I don't care. chair or an emote? You know, I forgot emotes existed in this. Ren's emotes were on Gachapon and you didn't get any of them. Rip. How do I even use the emote things? I know in the chat box you have emoticons right here. Ah, that's just how you use them. I apparently don't even have multiple pages of these. Oh, I see. You click on these and then it pops up. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, that makes more sense. I have all the default ones. I didn't even know how to get to that menu until today. Didn't take long to figure it out, but I had never opened that menu before. Today I learned. Dude, they would make so much money if they just put those as packs you could buy. Like, I get their whole, like, gacha thing, but I swear to God they'd probably make more money in NA if they just put them in packages you could just buy. They could even take the approach of how Path Exile does it, and, like, they'd probably still make a shit ton of money compared to what they're making right now. It's wild to me how, like, anti-money some companies are and their practices nowadays. For certain things, it's just like, you could change this and make so much more. But this is Nexon we're talking about. They're never going to change their practices. Oh, they can't even keep their probability problems from being a international accident. Accident in quotation marks, by the way. I have been hearing that people are saying that we're not going to get the balance patch in the next, we're going to get the Wild Hunter remaster before the balance patch. What do you guys think? You guys think we're getting the balance patch first or the Wild Hunter remaster first? Or both of them at the same time? I felt like in my mind, with the way they were doing the patches, the next thing would be the balance patch, and then after that, like, after that would be the Wild Hunter remaster, but I don't know.
It's on.
Because I was thinking next month would be the new Epic Dungeon with the balance patch, and then after that would be like, hey, here's the Wild Hunter remaster, also like next month or something like that. But a lot of people are saying we're getting the Wild Hunter remaster first that I'm seeing on the Reddit, and I'm just like, really? I would prefer the balance patch first myself, because that feels like it's going to be a lot of nice changes for most of my characters. Okay, that's done. We have Arcarium and Golux to do, these to do. That's pretty much it for this character. Oops, I want boss drop, not actual bossing gear. I want to get an eye patch on this character just because I want my eyes to just be hidden like my Ren does, where I just can't see. I find it hilarious right now that my Ren, when I'm in my bossing gear, just there's no more face.
Stop me. Can.
Boop. And we get no superior. Yeah, this is the character that got another source. Oops. Wonder if I'm going to get any other pitch this week. We have this reset, and then next reset before... Yeah, because we have these... We got 2 resets left. Well, okay, 1 reset because the first reset that I'm talking about already happened, but I haven't done my bossing yet this week. To see if we get any other items for tapping. Got a lot of projects, and I don't think nearly enough meso for all the projects. Honestly, one of the things I'm most excited for the Crown update is that the mesos are just going to be combined on your account. So no more having to go get mesos out of the bank, no more having to go around and finding if you left mesos on some random character. It's all going to be in one giant pile. Which is so much more convenient. Sadly for us, the Crown update's still far off, but, you know. I can still be excited for future updates in Maplestory. I mean, that's kind of how you play this game, is to be excited for future updates. We already know everything that's coming for the most part. Recently less so, because we've been getting a lot of other, like, changes to our version that are not just KMS stuff, but... some not so great. Some better, you know, it's hit or miss on certain things. Praying for Unified Cash Shop. Oh, I would love that. I would definitely love Unified Cash Shop. Also, I need to check something, because I'm pretty sure on my AB, I have 2 characters that have those stupid stamps, but they're untradeable, so I can't even send them over. I need to check what I can even spend those stamps on. From the OG system, when you, like... I think they just made a different version of it. with your current cash up items, like you can like right click them now, and not no this, and like you like right click on them and then exchange with stamps, right? But I have the previous stamps before this new system. I need to go see what I can even buy with those things. I really wonder what their statistics are of people who go and buy the, like, the premium style surprise boxes and how many characters they buy them on. That they're not willing to give us Unified Cash Shop because of that. Seems pretty crazy to me as a business decision to not give us the Unified Cash Shop, but who knows what goes through Nexon's mind when it comes to making money. Feels like there's so many low-hanging fruit they could have done in this game to make more money, but they never did, so. Oh, I pressed F. No, I didn't press F, because F would act. What the heck did I press the first time? I thought I pressed G, but it didn't go off, so I was like, wait, is this a 6 I put down there? Like, what? No. So confused. Also, when are we going to get another Soul event game? When's the Magnificent Soul event going to happen? Did they just forget about that event? Does it not exist anymore in their coding? Like, where's it been at? It feels like it's been quite a bit of time since that. Because even in the current Sunny Sundays, we don't have any. Yeah, we're going like an entire other month without having seen the Magnificent Soul event. Which is crazy to me because it feels like it's been forever. I kind of wish Arcarium didn't have a soul because I'm tired of having. Like, he has so many souls in my bank of souls here. Like this character has. Oh wait, bags. Yeah, casually 200, 331 souls of soul shards for Arcarium. Just a few. Alright, that is that done. Anything else I want to do on this character right now? Nope, not from that, but we will do Mystic Frontier. We get a blue mission, which leads to glowing, and action points. So let's Gamba. Gamba again. Ooh, bad Gamba. Blue pouch. We might have gambled and lost on this one, but we'll see. We'll see. Glowing, blue pouch. Oh, okay. Okay, it's turning. Seriously? Well, I guess, you know, woo! I forgot to do this on both servers. Whoops. It is what it is. Huh. Billy's messaging me telling me about his training stuff, and apparently, he ends a lot earlier than I thought he did, compared to what I thought it was.
Hope from me to you. This one's for the fans.
I think this is the one thing that annoys me about the AB's Ascent skill, is that it doesn't have a lingering hitbox. If the thing it's hitting dies, it just deletes the rest of its damage.
Know you can do it.
Oh shit, a superior belt. What is my belt currently? 21. Okay. How many superior? That's the second spare superior belt. Yeah, we're definitely not topping that bad boy. I've learned my lesson with my other character. That is a disaster waiting to happen right now if I top that with that many belts. Apparently Billy got a Berserk on his Luminous from last week's reset. So he has something to try and tap up on the Shining Star Force event for pitched anyways.
Feel it in your heart.
Come on, let me out of here. Okay, we got these dailies. Did we do? We did this, yeah, because we got the unlucky Mystic Frontier team. Oh no, that was the last one. Kinesis got unlucky. This one hasn't been returned yet, so they're on cooldown. Whoops. Do, 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 do. Go, my bouncy balls of death. Bounce.
Feel it in your heart.
Oh, they don't one-shot, they're two-shotting? Oh, 2 to 3-shotting. That's not good.
Feel it in your heart.
Oh, I don't have the monster park on. Maybe if I do this. Let's see. I want to see something. Yeah, they two-shot now. I miss the days when you could actually farm like that as an AB. Of just using the Seekers. Those days have died a long time ago. Pretty much when 260 came out, that method of farming just entirely died as a viable method.
With endless power. With endless power.
You did your math right. You should get 1 level up and a little more than 18% to the next level. Nice. Congrats, congrats. The journey to 260. I still find it stupid that they didn't give a burn with this. Making it to 229. Damn, almost 230. Access to some new monster perks and some new zones. $230 is when a lot of people like the maps again. You get the morass stuff. You get Shadow Dance Hall too. The everybody uses map. I don't know how Hayato is in farming. I assume it's pretty. It looked like it had a lot of dashes to just get around and just clear maps very easily, but can't say I was super paying attention to their farming thing. Do, 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 do.
Feel it in your heart. Feel it in your heart. With endless power.
Got info from a certain Hayato main. They think it's one of those classes that tries to one-shot everything in one burst. Well, Hayato is definitely a class that has the highest burst in the game right now. Like, Kana's pretty up there, but I'm pretty sure that Hayato... Like, the Hayatos are capping their lines right now, which is not great for party play. But they are extremely burst heavy now. And, like, extremely condensed burst. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. I watched Dookie. I wasn't around during all his controversies and stuff, and to be quite frank, like, if he didn't get perma'd for it, I don't really care. Like, so many people do shady stuff in games all the time that I'm just like, look, I don't really care at the end of the day, because you're not affecting my gameplay experience in any shape or form. Am I happy that you exist as a botter and stuff like that for, like, the people who bot all the time? No. Can I do anything about it? Not really. Am I going to lose sleep over it? No. It just is what it is. To be honest, I don't even know what his controversy was. I don't really keep up with the controversies of Maplestory players. Interesting. I feel like there's always like a new hack or a new cheat going around for this game all the time. There's always something somebody's trying to cheat or do in this game, so it's like, you know. If they're egregious enough, they'll get banned. If it's something that the Nexon doesn't take care of, well, what do you want me to do?
Let's get started.
Either way, yeah, Neo Hayato does insane damage in like a 5-second window. Like their origin burst is like literally like 6 seconds. It's you start the cutscene finishes, you press your buttons, and the burst is over, and then the origin finishes off because you do the second part of it, and like suddenly there's no more boss, and I'm just like, oh, okay, interesting. I kind of want to try hard Lotus and Damien on my Kana and see how bad it is. Because that class is another class that's just absolutely bonkers right now. Alright, well that's that done. Okay, I need to go do the minigame. I would ask if people want to do the Victoria Adventure? It is Victoria Adventure. But the fact that we can't even join into the same, like, lobby together easily is so stupid. You join in, it's RNG to see this. It's so dumb how they made this. Listening to a Disney song from A Legend in the Music 2 months ago. That turned 100 2 months ago. Oh, holy shit. My man has lived quite a long time. That's honestly like, it's always crazy to me when people live to 100. The panic clicking I just did there. Holy moly. Holy shit, we get the highest level map. I think no, it's not, because there's a level 20 only map. Wow, this is annoying. What the heck is this? I was like, what's hurting me? And then I noticed there's little spikes. Okay, well, we are not efficiently doing this map, is all I gotta say. Dick Van Dyke. Chim chimney chim cherry. Holy moly, I cannot say that sentence correctly because I missed the whole chim there. From Mary Poppins. I've never watched Mary Poppins in my life. I have an idea, like I know what it is, but I've never actually watched it. Get in there, thief! Oh, our thief is level 13. Unfortunate. Doesn't have the good attack. Alright. We are done that. It's a mix of live action and animation. Okay, well we did the daily... Oh, wait. No, I did do all my dailies. Man, I, like, sped through those dailies. Holy moly. Alright, well, let's go do the Collie, the Corsair, and the Aaron's bossing then. Great musical. To be honest, I haven't watched many musical, like... any real musicals. In terms of movies and stuff like that. Why is this character only 10 million combat power? I thought I was higher than that. God, I have a lot of junk in here. Did I watch? Yeah, I have not really watched any movies whatsoever. Movies are something I don't really watch. I swapped my Legion. I just did that. That's what I thought it was too. Because I just swapped it to this abomination that I eventually need to actually do something about, but my artifacts are still here. Ah, this character has an event. I see, that's what it is. There we go. Oh, I never did this on any of my alts then. I only have it for the main characters. Holy moly, I forgot all about these. There we go. Now we should be good. Yeah. Because it gets like to 12 million combat power once I have my event buffs like set up. $8,967 is your Legion level. So close to 9k. How close am I to 9.5k? So I'm gonna gain 74 levels when I transfer over my Ren. Still quite a few levels away. For me, anyways, to get to 9.5k. Because I'm still going to be missing 27 levels. I don't even know, what am I going to be getting those levels on? Like, this is going to 280, this is going to 280. That'll be a couple levels. This is leveling up. We have 5 of our Legion champs, right? Well, 4 right now, but 5 with the Ren. And then the debate between the last spot, I still haven't done the Night Lords. Oh god, I'm just dreading doing Night Lord stuff for some reason. I don't know why it's not that bad. Mercedes just exists because I did that during the Night Troop. Oh yeah, I talked about that a bunch when that went under and just kind of died. To be honest, like, I didn't expect much from the game, right? But I thought it would still come out. Because they kept having alphas, and there was actual content, and there was gameplay, and there was a bunch of stuff. Like, it looked like a real game, if you would have asked me. Did it look like the best game ever? No. Did I think it would come out? Yes. Alright, we sacrificed enough stuff to this boss. Let's actually summon the boss now. Like, I'm kind of disappointed in some ways just because, like, I just wanted to see what it would end up like. It reminded me a lot of Arcade and those types of, like... Arcade was unique. It's not necessarily a good game, but it was fun for what it was. It was not without flaws, so I was hoping it'd be a better version of that to play. But we'll never find out, because that game is completely dead-zo. Let's be real, though. Kickstarters have always been tainted. There's been so many controversial Kickstarters, and just games that, like, literally just steal your money from Kickstarters, that Kickstarters in general are just kind of tainted already. It's always a risk when you do it. No matter what it is as a Kickstarter. There's only been a few of them that I've actually, like, somewhat followed that actually come and do what they meant to do. Pillars of Eternity being one of the few that I know that, like, that became a real game, and it was huge. Well, I say huge. I mean, it delivered what it promised and made a good product, and then proceeded to make another good product. I can't say it was really huge, because CRPGs outside of Baldur's Gate 3 are not exactly known for being massive games. But the product came out. It was a good product. Would recommend if you like CRPGs. Pillars of Eternity is actually a good buy. Would recommend. Either one. Pillar of Eternity 1 or 2, both of them are good. Honestly, most CRPGs are pretty good. Not many CRPGs that I've played that I'm like, yeah, this was trash. The most obvious one nowadays, just because of how big the Baldur's Gate 3 was, is that's the CRPG that everybody talks about. But the one downside to the fact that Baldur's Gate 3 is all voice acted is that the writing is kind of basic. Like, when you play other CRPGs that aren't voice acted, the writing is much more developed. Because you're not paying a guy to read 60 billion lines of text. So it becomes a lot cheaper to make very dialogue heavy things and just really develop everything. But a lot of people don't like reading, so it is what it is. That's why I like Owlcat games. Because they continue making CRPGs that don't have much voice acting, but very rich dialogue. Let me go check something actually. Let me go on Steam here. Warhammer 40K. Trader. Where is the? Uh, do, 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 do. Dark Heresy. When is this coming out? Or does it not have an announced date yet? It does not have any release date yet for it? Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, it's definitely something you have to be into at the time or like be looking for to actually enjoy a CRPG most of the time. Because like most CRPGs are not like a short playthrough. I can't think of any CRPG that I've ever played that I actually played through that wasn't like at least minimum like 50 hours to complete.
Despair rises. Let's get a little reckless. This is your last breath.
Goodbye, Pink Bean. To Cygnus. Goodbye, Cygnus. I remember farming you for your tokens to actually make the gear set on my Adele. God, that was a weird time. I was gearing that Adele. Alright, Lotus, I'm here to put you into the dirt. And unfortunately for you, it's not going to take long to do that.
Let's get a little reckless. We're gone forever.
Unstoppable. I'm pretty sure this character doesn't even have Fairy Heart, does it? Oh no, I did give it a Fairy Heart at one point, okay. Actually, yeah, let's just do this. And then we're gonna use the 1 minute and kill last phase. Unfortunately for this character, the burst is not as strong as the Aaron's burst is. It's a little less powerful than the Aaron is. Oh, I'm dead. I'm alive! God, the 1 minute on this class is very underwhelming. And the one guy I watched do an interview with Strylander was talking about this class. He was like, yeah, the 1 minute's not great. And it is definitely true. You don't really get much out of it. Way overkill, but let's finish it off with style. Goodbye, Lotus. Okay, to Damien, and then Pino Akichi. We do not do slime on this character because just time invested versus time money gained is not worth it on this character. It feels like not at this point.
Get a little reckless.
Get him, my shurikens! Get him! Actually, this class is hilarious if you forget the toggles. How bad it becomes all of a sudden. You're just like, what is happening to my damage? And then you realize you don't have your shurikens, and you're like, yeah, okay. That's a big problem. Shurikens are kind of mandatory for the Kali to do damage. This is a class that pretty much taught me how to never forget toggles. Because if you forgot them on this class, you were dead. Whee! Hero no toggles is terrible too. Yeah, I've never really played Hero. I know Billy would forget the toggles sometimes, and he was like, "Oh god, dang it." But I've definitely heard people, like, especially people who start playing the hero and don't understand toggles, they always say they do absolutely no damage. Probably very similar to the Kali situation where 17, you get, holy. Yeah, no wonder you do no damage without that on. You are literally not a human at that point with how much FD you're missing for your class. %170% final damage missing. I'm still human, guys. I got you. I'll be good. I'll do damage. Everybody's staring in shock at the person saying that sentence in this game. People freak out when they lose like 2 FD. Imagine losing 170. Why did I origin here? This is very bad. Okay, we're just gonna walk out. I mean, yep, we're just gonna repeat this boss and just pretend we never did that. Because what we just did is not allowed for this boss. I hate the fact that Akishi got stronger. It's so annoying. And there we go. He's dead. Okay, see, that's what I was supposed to do the first time. Now we get into this phase, and then we do Origin in this phase with some of the lingering buffs, and he dies. And that's how Akichi's supposed to go. Not whatever abomination I did the first time. And that's the importance of knowing how to burst on your class and how to play your class somewhat, because it makes a world of difference when it comes to killing anything. Alright, that's that done. You know what? We'll do, no, not auto-harvest. This, claim, yeah, okay. Swap characters. Let's go do the Corsair now. Hey, need to toggle this to 5. Summon the familiars. Make sure we're on boss. We're gonna activate the event on this character so we can get that extra juice. Puts us up to 14 million combat power on this character. Into Zakum we go. And boss is on 8. Alright, time for a class that can't see nothing when I play. If I have effects on. One minute, 2 minutes, this. My inventory's full. I saw I didn't pick up some stuff there, and I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, I did get the crystal. Ooh. Okay, so, shop. Sell some of this garbage for this character that we don't need anymore. Ah. What the heck is a cleansing ring? Grants a chance to cancel all abnormal statuses when using skills. What is this garbage ring? Like, what is this garbage? Oh yeah, my fake arcane umbra. We can sell that. We can get rid of that. Get rid of this. Good old falcon eye. We have a Preno, which is just straight up better, so we don't need that anymore. Get rid of a bunch of this stuff and make some more inventory room again. Boop, boop, boop. I wish all of these items could just be sold to the vendor. Even if it was just one meso, so then I could make life a lot easier on these alts. You'll notice this happened. I already looked at the Alliance Discord code last time. Why do I keep getting this announcement? Actually, I want to go check something. Okay, game, I'll leave here and I'll go to the place that I can go to the guild castle. We're at 1 left. Can we get it? I have potentially a chance on the Kana if I try to do Hard Lotus, Hard Damien this week. And then the entirety of AB's bossing thing has... I have yet to get a single one, though. I've been in Parsec for like over a month on the AB, and I have yet to get a single drop of the Breath of Divinity. It is absolutely crazy. What's up, Lucas? Do I have any characters near 200 to go normal adversary? Yeah, I do. Oh, for normal adversary. Yeah, I mean, I have my Cadena, right? I don't know why I read that as easy adversary. Are you trying to set up a run or something?
I'll lead. You follow. Go, Nautilus! Ready? Let's do it!
Yeah, hopefully we just get... Well, I'm pretty sure if you get the 5,000 mob kill as the guild master, right, you get a guaranteed one each week from doing that, so... From the guild cash. So no matter what, we're done with breaths next week, hopefully. I have yet to do... Is there any difference between easy and normal in terms of mechanics? Because I have yet to do...
To battle! Hello, target. Nothing ever gets in our way. Go, Nautilus!
I've yet to do normal. I've always only done easy. I think there's differences in hard, but...
Go, Nautilus! Focus.
We lose more willpower and take a little more damage, that's it. I mean, I'm down to go. I can't promise that I'll be a perfect player because I haven't really done it on the Cadena. The only character I've done adversary is on my Ren. So,
To battle! Hello, target.
when do you guys plan on doing it? Seems that SF room is done? Wait, I just went to check and we were at 29 and then suddenly we're done. Alright, well, easy. You know what? Lombon, you get an origin. I do like the Corsair origin. Tomorrow? What time?
I can handle any storm.
Nice, I see. At least we have in time for the Shining Star Force. Well, we were gonna have it no matter what. From the for Shining Star Force because we had 2 weeks left, so. But being done earlier, nothing to complain about.
Go, Nautilus! This is
I unfortunately contributed 0. I never got to see one. The entire time I've been in Parsec on my
I'll lead. You follow.
So at the start of the stream you'd want to do it? Or near the end of the stream, when during the stream time. I'm fine with either. I can even start earlier if need be.
Hello, target. There's no dodging this.
Oh yeah, my guys get despawned every time I leave this place. I was like, why do I not have my boys following me?
Dead on target. No dodging this. Head on.
Do 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 do. This run is confirmed, not like calling.
Ollie, you follow.
Yeah, I assume the calling one looks like it's not gonna happen, so it is what it is. I was gonna try doing calling easy tomorrow, but we trained with a guy on your friend Discord and we cleared. And he come and said he wanted to try soloing. I see. So now you're trying to find a third for this. So he got booted from the party.
Hello, target. Dead on target. Opening fire.
Yeah, I can't say I'm going to be a perfect player by any means.
Head on.
I am definitely still not perfect parrying in any of the phases. 1 and 2 I'm not terrible, but 3 is still pretty disastrous. Actually, we did really good last week on 3.
Hello, target. Focus. Point, shoot, bang!
You want to fit one of his mules while we sweated to train him? Jesus. Yeah, some people just can't be grateful.
Nothing ever gets in our way. Captain orders. Head on. Hey!
We're not that strict with the party. Good to know. I mean, I wasn't too worried. Like, I mean, you seem pretty chill for everything I've ever seen from you, so I didn't expect party to be like, if you fail once, you're out type of thing. It's like, I'm gonna be honest here. I don't think we're gonna. I might fuck up enough that we don't clear the first time in normal. We'll see what happens. You know, I have high hopes for myself, but I also have realistic expectations, and normal's going to be a lot longer of a fight than easy is.
No dodging this. Bang! Dead on target.
Okay, phase 2. Pretty much need my 1 minute to actually kill this guy, though, so. Set up in the corner. I don't know why I bound him after saying I need my 1 minute, but whatever. We make do, we make do. My stupidity. Really doesn't matter that much, to be honest. How much combat power is your Lin at? me there. I call bullshit on that.
Head on.
23 mil.
Hello, target.
I mean, it's definitely not going to be like a insta-gib kill, but you probably can do it. Because, like, Lin's 6 job doesn't really give it much damage for its origin unlock. So unless you unlock the rest of the masteries, you don't really get much. Beak does, yes, but that's from unlocking the masteries. You're not just hitting 6 job ain't gonna give you Beak. Prepare to battle Nohim.
We have
Goodbye,
no
Nohim.
fear.
What? What do you mean I didn't click on you? Okay.
You follow.
Sure. I'll accept that. I'll accept that. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day, you still die, but like, what do you mean I didn't click on you before activating Origin? I spam clicked shit out of you, and apparently I'm 1 pixel off because you're dead center only. What a weird hitbox to activate that boss. Alright, now this is the character that can have some rough times on Akichi because no matter what, he's going to get a couple moves off at some point. And if things don't go well...
Cut.
Okay, you did not jump fast enough, so we are good.
You follow. Captain's orders. This is fun.
We're alive!
I can handle any storm.
Go, my ship. That does a lot of damage. For a lingering alt, it does a lot of damage. By the way, welcome to Corsairs, where, if you kill with your Origin, I hope you're ready for the box to blow up. They're fixing that in the upcoming patch. When we get the balance patch, all this stuff gets fixed. But, for the moment, we're in a rough time. If you don't want to break boxes, anyways. There we go. Sell some more get some more mesos. Happy reset to everybody. Where is the thing? There it is. Drinks coupons. Tomorrow's the day I can level that up. Tomorrow's the day I can level this up. Okay. Okay, auto harvest has been started. I need to start killing mobs on this Kana. Been doing his bossing, but I have not been doing the actual important part of killing mobs. Hello, Starry. Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Starry pops up. I get a hiccup. Nice.
end of the line.
There you go, got rid of the hiccups. My inventory full on this character? No. Nice. Okay. So we can just loot today and not worry about it. I mean, I was just making, you know, a comment about the fact that you got here and then I instantly got a hiccup. You know, it's nothing mean about it. What happened? Let's be real, I get a hiccup, at least one hiccup every day. What? Don't know. I just had this for like 17 years, 18 years, where I'll just get a singular hiccup during the day and it just happens. There is nothing consistent about when it happens. It just happens at least one time per day.
No warming up.
It's crazy to me that some people play, like, my boss mules right now, some people will not do a boss unless they kill all bosses like that. Think your Xenon 255 could level up at VIP Sauna for 11 hours? To be honest, I have no idea. Like, I have no clue, Starry, because, like, I don't really look at XP rates for Sauna, I just use it as I get it from events.
Here it comes.
So I have no idea how, like, much XP you actually get from it. 49.1 mil per second. Yeah, that doesn't, like... That's a lot of math you're asking me to do here. Because that you have to convert 11 hours into however many seconds that would be to get the total XP. I ain't good enough at math to figure that one off the top of my head.
It's over.
Also depends on the percentage your Xenon's already at. Because it's highly doubtful that you're at like 0% into it.
This is the end.
38%. I'm gonna go with a no on it. Would not level up. My guess, off the top of my head, just because I know that the XP rates get infinitely better at 260 for that. And people always say, like,
The frost winds blow.
oh, I don't have mana. Dude, I was so confused. I was like, why can't I Origin? But it's because I have no mana. Mana problems. But, yeah. I know that the XP rates get way better at 260. And I think 11 hours at 260 might get you to 261. I'm not sure, to be honest. But I don't think you'll get quite a level up. But maybe you would. 11 hours is a lot of sauna time.
Oh, frozen earth. No warming up. This is the end.
11 times 60 times... Okay. Times, how much XP did you say per second it was? 49.1. And Nick has the math, and he did all the work for me. Good job, chat. Thank you for carrying me. You got 75%. Okay, so you will level up. You'll level up in a bit. Because you're already at 38%. I thought my dash procs that. I just realized. Like, any attack I do just procs. By the wind storm or ice storm around me.
End of the line.
Congrats, Starry. Another 260 for the account.
Here comes the storm. You're finished. It's over.
Yeah, I don't have the like calculator stuff saved for saunas and all that. Like, I don't even look at sauna XP rates. I just go in and use it. Yeah, I knew it was in one of the sites that I could just easily do it at, but I was just like, I don't even know where it's at. In that site. It's probably just in the all-in-one somewhere you could do that. Or maybe it's just one of the sidebars. I only ever really use the all-in-one, so.
This is what I'm made of.
Yeah, I've used it for the calculations for dailies and Monster Park and the weekly content things. I've used it for that. I just didn't ever use it for sauna XP rates. Yeah, specific link, I have it right here. Let me just get it. This is the site in question that we're talking about. I'm on the XP buffs thing. Okay, if you want... This is the all-in-one part that I usually use. Usually you have to set up the XP buffs before you do the other things, but... That's the site I use.
No warming up.
Do -do -do -do. It's a pretty useful site for a lot of different things. Wacky Beans has done a lot for the Maplestory community, to say the least. Well, I don't know if it's a team or just a single person, but their entire site has a lot of good info on it.
Together, unstoppable.
If I check now, it'll crash my game. Interesting. Can't say I've had that experience with Maplestory crashing.
Oh, frozen earth, you're finished. Bring it on. No warming up.
No, I missed. Is he teleported down? Doesn't really matter. I still murder him, but... It's a ring box! Sadly, these are the useless ring boxes, because you can only best get a level 3. Why can I at least get the level 3 of a useful one? I don't know why I stack up these black bean marks, by the way. I have never made a black bean mark 20 in my life. I've never done it. Rin will be so proud of me once I secure 5.5k Legion. I mean, any achievement you guys make, I'm happy for you. Like, literally any gains that people make, I'm always excited for. I'm always happy when somebody progresses.
No warming up.
I feel like it's like weird to not be excited when somebody's progressing or getting, like, any gains or stuff like that. Like, I don't know. He disappeared! My damage! Oh, whatever, he'll still die.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
And goodbye. The Aaron feels so much better to play. God, am I happy that this class has returned to its former glory. I still miss old Aaron, but at least it feels like I'm playing the old Aaron a bit. God, they did this character dirty when they did the remaster. Alright, time to kill myself a slime.
End of the line. It's over. No slacking now.
Do-do-do-do, can't see shit.
Oh, frozen earth.
Then you use 220 more node stones, 36 more monsters to collection, and beat up 178 field bosses. Okay, well, all three of those achievements, like, the node stone one, depending on if you have node stones available to you, will be easy. The field bosses, that's not going to happen easily. That is a lot of grinding needed for that one to happen. And the 36 monster collections, hit or miss. Really depends on how things go.
Here it comes.
But two of those achievements, like, the field boss one is definitely a lot longer than the other two. Alright, Slime, where are your blue gate at? Where are we going? Where are we going? Bottom side, bottom. Yep, we're in the bottom. Alright. Let's get some blockers up.
The frost winds blow.
Drop this down here, and now we wait.
Oh, frozen earth.
Because once Slime gets up here, he will die.
Oh, frozen earth.
I'm very happy they reduced the cooldown from this from 30 seconds when it first released to 0-second summon. 100% uptime summon. Very nice. Boop, 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 boop. And boop. Okay, I'm dead instead because for some reason my double hop, this thing was like, nah, you're just not gonna do that.
The frost winds
Either way, Slime is dead. If I stop getting stunned, he'll be dead.
No slacking now.
Stop bonking me on the head with rocks. What did I do to deserve this, Slime? I'm just murdering you. It's fine.
No slacking now.
You have to sit Xenon and Sauna all day on Sunday? I mean, 11 hours is quite a bit of time to have to sit around for. Speaking of which, if you're following the guide for the duo thing right now, for the NLM Mall Duo, this gets up to pretty high, I noticed, in time. At one point, we get 36 hours of time in here. Once you upgrade this to 7 or something. That's just a bit of AFK time, to say the least.
Oh, frozen earth. No warming up.
Alright, Nohim. Goodbye. To Ukichi I go.
Touch this.
Yeah, wag your little finger at me. You see what happens when you wag your little finger, Ukichi? You get deleted off the face of the earth. What's this? You're like, oh, you take the fight a bit more seriously? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that an HP bar? I didn't see it. I have a little bit of anger against this guy for how often he's done stupidities of damage reflect for 90 billion years. I miss the days when he was bugged and he wouldn't do the damage reflex. This box, I literally just looked at the rewards, and I've already forgotten what this reward would have been today. I have the memory of a goldfish when it comes to looking at event rewards, which apparently is a lie, and goldfish do not have poor memory. It's just a myth. We just... Oh, it's the symbols and the bright cubes. Yeah, okay, we'll do it on this server also. Some sacred symbols for somebody on the account. Oh, you know what I didn't do on my alts? I didn't put in their cubes and stuff. Oh, we're gonna have to go get those off the characters. Yeah, that's the 3 boss meals done in record time this week. Can I do normal adversary at Saturday at 2? Reset time? Yeah, for sure I can do that. Came back to this character. Gotta get the cubes off it. And we'll put the flames in, because why not? Man, these characters do not make that many cubes. It's unfortunate. I think this character... No, this is not the character. It's the... Oh, this character does need potential scrolls, though. I got 2 potential list items here. Alright, let's buy some Legion Coin Shop stuff. Give it the epic potentials! E-Pod gained. E-Pod gained. Freaking no stamp. Easy. Alright. We'll fix those up eventually with getting them unique potentials. Oh, if you missed it, Lucas, I said, yeah, it's fine. I can do that time on Saturday. Okay, that character's good. Holly is the one that I was thinking of that needed potentials also. So let's go buy some potential scrolls for this. Thank God for the Legion shop and epic potential scrolls. Yeah, because this character is missing it on, yep, these two pieces. And then also this. Oh shit, I got the Root Abyss Master on this character finally. We have a real title. The good old titles way back in the day. And randomly, this character has a 40 slot chair bag on it. Anyways, you know what? I do not care to put those in, so we'll just take those, do that. Let's get the rest of the cubes into here. Useless, 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 useless. It'd be so nice if those actually gave the housing tokens for doing that. I think that would be cool, but they're just... Housing is the forgotten system of this game, I swear to God. Boop. 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 And... boop. Easy. Alright, so now they at least have potentials. I'll get those to unique at one point with cubes, but... Alright, how many cubes do we have? I love how this resets, because I did... Oh, I also have these to use. Okay, before we do that, let's go figure out what we're using these on. Arcane Umbra... Weapon, and then Abso Gear. What are characters that could potentially ever become something? If I got a hyper burn for them. Before that, we're gonna go check on something here. I want to go check on the stamps. Because I know I have two characters that have stamps, because you can't trade them and they're separated on my characters. I can't remember the other character that has them. But somewhere in the account I have more of the... They're in ETC, aren't they? Yeah, more of these style stamp boxes. I have no idea what I can get for them. And what's even available for them? I mean, I guess the shoes look alright. I mean, not gonna lie, if I could get the little Aaron, if I had 7 more of these coupons on this character, I would get the Aaron. What the heck is Explorer High Fashion box? I guess I could go gamma on these. Okay, well, let me go Google what the heck these boxes are. Explorer High Fashion Box Maplestory. Huh. I could get some leather masks out of this thing. Okay. Mass Fashion Box. And then the last is Vintage Surprise Style Box Maplestory. So the orange shades are 9% in the other one. The cherry bubblegum is 9%. The boots are terrible. The hip hop pants are alright. Why didn't they show pictures of all the stuff? I don't know what this looks like. Yeah, that is a terrible set. Red Cloud. Oh, it's in the same one. Okay, the Red Cloud stuff, it's not terrible. I'm guessing Red Warrior is in this set too. Oh, this is what the Red Warrior stuff is. Ah, this is this set. That's what people are paying in an arm and a leg for to get. I see. Okay, well, is this high fashion? That's high fashion. Let's buy like... buy 5 of these. See what we get. Where did they go? Oh. Holy, can this be more inconvenient to do? Oh, and I have to... Holy shit, this is inconvenient. Got another boss damage, 40%. Congrats, Lucas. And then I have to, what? I have to, like... Oh my... This, really? What is this shit, man? Blue cap. Okay. Battle Scar. Blue fisherman hat. Look, I just want the leather mask out of this thing. Took you 20 minutes to solo Lotus? You got a third Zerk, congrats, that's hilarious. Oh, shit, I forgot one of the steps. Because they're not going to show up in the cash inventory here. Yeah, because they're not here. They're in the U's. Oh my god, this is so inconvenient how to do this. At least, okay, at least I can click them like this. Then we go to the cash shop, then we open them, and then we're good. God, this is so dumb. Oh yeah, I was wrong. I have to click him into the cache and then open them. We just want the leather mask. Is it too much to ask for? Apparently, yes. It's too much to ask for. Another battle scar. Why? 3 Zerks in a day is crazy. That is pretty insane. Oh, I still have giant bright angel wings in here. Okay, so I still have some angel wings I can use on characters. Thought I ran out of those. Yeah, let's put that over there. This goes here, and this will go... Where is the other thing? This was new. God, I just want the mask. Okay, game? Back to the cash shop. Then I put them back into the inventory. And then I use them. Who thought this was a normal system to do this? Equal chance my ass. Give me the one I want. That is the new item, but not what I want. I'm just not getting the face mask, am I? I'm gonna have a lot of hats, I will say that much. And another battle scar. Hey. Oops. This. Cash. Click him in. Click him out. Coat. Baggy jeans. Sky blue visor. Holy shit, we got the leather mask. It finally happened. That was way too hard to get this thing. I don't even know if it's going to look good or not. I just wanted it. Because I like masks. Yeah, it doesn't look good on my AB. But eventually I can move this over. I'm left with 10 stamps. Let's just get this and RNG some in this. Alright. Now I can finally stop worrying about those stamps. Actually, I have another. What's the other character that has the stamps, though? That's the problem. Alright, let's see what we get from here. Not really anything particularly that I cared about in this one. It was just like, use the stamps on something at least. Getting in a lot of casual wear stuff. Bling Bling Fedora versus Silver Chain Hat. Okay, they're a little different. Billy would love this freaking ducky outfit. Cherry bubblegum. You know, I'm kind of happy about that. The tiger mask that I'll never use in my lifetime. And the red hot. What is up with the red hot racer t-shirts? Anyways, let me see. I think, weirdly enough, it's the Adele that has my other tickets. No, it was not the Adele. Okay, I know I have somebody who has tickets, but now I can't remember who it would be. That's gonna be a problem. Is it the Aaron? It might be the Aaron, actually. No. Collie or Corsair, maybe? I'm pretty sure it's one of these main characters. I don't think it's just some random other character now. Not this character. Corsair, maybe? I mean, Corsair was the character for a bit, so... Could be that. Or I'm high and I only had those 33. But I distinctly remember being annoyed that I couldn't put them all in the same character. Who the heck could it be, then? There's no way it's this Cadena, right? My OG Cadena? No. And now I'm omega confused as to where I thought I had those. No, 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 no. There's zero chance. There's no way Xenon or Lin or something like that, right? The confusion is real now. Yeah, I kind of wouldn't be this character. Lin barely got played, but it was my Beast Tamer back then. And the Beast Tamer might have got some stuff. And been abandoned. No. Has 300 Soul Urda on this character, by the way. Level 215 with 300 Soul Urda just sitting on it. By Lin, by the way. Untradeable, stuck there from whatever event it had happened. I feel insane. Like, I thought for sure I had another ticket with premium style surprise stuff. Or whatever those ticket style box coupons. But I'm looking through all my characters and they don't exist, so I think I'm crazy. Yeah, I think I'm just crazy now at this point. Well, whatever. We were about to do Kana stuff before I went on this little side adventure. Yay. Oh yeah, we were also figuring out the arcane number and that. You know, oddly enough, arcane number boxes are useful for Kanas because you need to tap your secondary. I think I'm just gonna give myself another secondary on this character so I can tap this up and not safeguard it. I think that is actually the play. Oh, I need to... Legendary circulators, we're just going on the Night Lord. For sure I don't have something on the Night Lord for circulators. And then back to the AB, because I forgot about the XP node stones. Holy moly, I'm scatterbrained right now. Dire spec boxes on this character. Okay, so let's go look. What is your inner... Okay, well you have one inner that's legendary, so we'll just give you another two. Because, like, I just don't have use. It's the Night Lord with the stamps? Well, I wasn't crazy. I did have more of these stamps somewhere. I just didn't realize it was on the Night Lord of all things. Okay, and we got another legendary ability. What do we get? Strength. Nothing too crazy here on these rolls, but acceptable. That's all good, that's all good. Okay, well, now that we know that they're on this character, I guess we go gamba some more. I was gonna YOLO one for the Red Warrior set if I had 15 on this character, but unfortunately I don't have 15, so... Yeah, we have 13. We're missing 2 for this. So we're just gonna go Go split like that. Now use up all these boxes. You went 15 to 18 without a fail on the Lin. Congrats. Let's go check out your Lin here. Do I not have... Oh, yeah, you're on... I can't look at your character because you're not on this server. You're on Hyperion, aren't you? Yep. Yep, I forgot about that key part of information. One day we'll be able to party together and be able to do stuff together. One day. I believe. Key coat. We get the cool hat. Oh, I say cool hat. I mean, it's a hat. Get a blue cap. Another pea coat. Another blue cap. 9% chance to get these items, by the way. Each equal chance. Preppy red and white. Okay. We get a red hood cape. The battle scar. And from the last things, we get a cabbie hat. Silver chain hat. The tiger mask that I'll never use. The brown flight headgear. And the cherry bubblegum. Let's see. Cherry bubblegum. We'll use that. Battle Scar takes the same place as this. Okay. That's unfortunate. Use the little red... Dude, that cape just disappeared. There's a cape on me? There's a small cape there, I see. Yeah, why not? Anyways, that's done on this character. Let's go back to the AB, use those XP node stones, because I'm pretty sure I'm getting close to being done using XP node stones on this character. Symbols became a 3% boost. Love it. Huge. Okay, and you know what? You'll just get the symbol selectors, because I don't feel like swapping again. What can we symbol select on you? $20 on Odium and 20 on the other one. Why not? Sacred. Symbol. Slash claim. Copy. Paste. Copy. Paste. 20 for Odium. 20 for Shangri-La. Don't even need to think. I know I need these no matter what. Do that. Combine all of these. Use the node stone. Okay, we go into the V matrix. Let's see. Where were we at in the list of things that we need to level up? This was done. This was done. This is needed. Not done. And then Holy Fountain is a struggle down there for eventual Black Mage attempts. Okay, use 2 there. Rope lift, you get the final... You know what, we'll do that. Enhance all the nodes. Oh yeah, I want to go into the cash shop because I forgot that, well, not that I forgot, but I remembered that I can put these in and give them over to the Cadena because they're in the same cash shop. Yeah, I kind of want to see what the Ducky costume looks like. I'm not going to use it, but I kind of want to see what it looks like. The rest of the stuff I do not care for. I mean, the white long sleeve with star. Alright, let's go check out the Cadena if I put the face leather mask on. Yeah, there's nothing else in here. Grassy smelling shoes. I have no idea what set this is from. Alright. Oh, Cadena already has a mask, though. Alright, well, whatever. For some reason, I thought my Cadena did not have a mask. Alright, so I don't want to go about this. I do kind of want to try load as Damien on this character and just see how it goes. Now, the fact that this is still not epic or unique. Oh my god, my weapon's not even unique. Okay. Let's get to cubing on this thing and see if we can get this to unique at least. Jesus. I did have 100 cubes last week to use on this, and yeah, as you can see, it's still epic, so you can tell how that went. That was a triple epic line. That, you don't see that very often. Sadly, 2 of the epic lines are pretty mid. Only one of them was actually good. Surely we upgrade. Surely, right? Surely we're not just stuck at epic tier on my main fan for the entire time. Right, there we go. Holy moly. Now let's see. Can I get this to legendary? Yes. Yes, I can. Okay, let's use the glowing cubes and see what we get. Boss 30 and crit damage 12. Well, magic attack just 10. I mean, I can do better than that. We're looking for at least main line or like something crazy here. That's cool, but not what we're looking for. This was magic attack. I'd be very happy right now. If that was an attack power, I'd be fine with it. Okay, game. Enough is enough with the attack power. There we go, 13%. Got what we wanted. Not the best thing in the world, but it's something. Alright, let's try rolling this up to unique also. You know, if we roll 12% int, I won't mind that either. You know, if we just roll double epic line, I'll take that too. We've rolled a lot of double epic lines right now. We even rolled the triple epic line, which is like insane RNG. And we get nothing. Alright, well let's just get back this to at least an int line for now, since we're going into a boss. I mean, that's all stat, but that's okay. I'm seeing a trend here. It's not a trend I'm particularly fond of, so we could get out of it, thanks. Icona is not strong, dexterous, or lucky. It is intelligent. Okay? That's what we want. There we go. I forgot that my fair heart existed. Wooge. Keep these solid cubes for now. We'll get some more cubes. Okay. Why did I put the Absol armor box on this? I took it out like I was going to use it on this character, but that's not going to happen. Okay, let's get the bright cubes. What's that unique here? This is that unique and could go to legendary. This is not. Okay, let's get this. Nope. 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 Final cube magic? Nope. Is at least starred to 10. Yes, everything is starred to 10. I apparently didn't start my fairy heart. No reason not to star this. Okay. The pod 50%. Do I need this on this character? I'm trying to think here. Okay, we've got that activated. Do we have the events activated on you? Yes, we do. Buy that. Okay, let's say Urchin needs ETC slots. Okay, so. Selective slot, claim, ETC. VIP thing, VIP buff. Sequence, buffs. Boop, 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 boop. Boop. We need to go buy all the buff items. You have no monster perk points. Alright, we're gonna go to the main. You seen the guy with a perfect Golix flame? Oh yeah, I seen this back when it yeah, this guy is absolutely cracked. Yeah, that Golix piece is the best Golix piece in existence. Unfortunately for him, it's a Golix piece, which means it gets replaced. So he won the lottery, but did he really win the lottery? You know, type of thing? Or not if it stays a Legion champ? Yeah, but it's, I mean, like, if it does stay as a Legion champ, it is its best in slot for the rest of its days, and you did win. But, you know, it's not the perfect best in slot. It's still amazing, like, don't get me wrong, it's an insane roll to get. Like, I don't know what the mathematical probability is to hit that, but I can safely tell you it's freaking low. Okay, those are good. Like, you did something that probably nobody else in Maplestory history has ever done. So be proud of that. But at the end of the day, it is a replaceable equipment if you keep pushing that character. And if you don't, well, I mean, it's going to be damn useful for a long time and for the rest of that existence. Okay, we got that. Buy 2 serums, 2 Aurelias. We're probably going to want 2 collectors, to be quite frank for this. This character is not exactly juiced for this. What am I missing in my sequence? I know what I'm missing in my sequence. Where's my little egg? Billy doesn't care to do this, but I like doing this. Boom. Put that into the sequence too. Yeah, I think that's everything for the DPS sequence. Do I have all my auto buffs? Yeah, I have all the relevant auto buffs. Okay. Can I even equip a third pet? Do I have a third pet? I do have a third pet. I have the snail that's 5 hours. He doesn't exist. Okay, what is... Oh, that's the very solo thing. Okay. Let's go see if we can do Lotus or Damien. Keybind... No, not key bindings. We want settings, effects. Let's turn that down. Legion should be on the correct thing. Yep. What are my stats on this right now? Crit rate 100%, exactly. Okay, we got crit damage, we got that. Oh, my ID. Holy shit, this ID is bad on Kronos still. Maybe that ID roll on the weapon wasn't that bad. Because I don't know how I'm going to get this. Like, I have nothing else I can do for ID right now. Well, my ID on this page is terrible, actually. Okay, we're going to redo this here. So we need 3 points in this. This we can get to 10. This we can get to 10. This for sure needs to go to 10. This needs to go to 10. Honestly, with how bad this is, do I just 15 it? Yeah, at least now we're reasonable. Okay. We took a bit of a hit in the damage department in some ways, but this is mandatory for this class right now. And then we have 2 points. So there we go. Okay. There's that. Oh, I do need to change one of these sequences because I need... I don't have my 1 minute thing. Oh boy. Okay. That's normal. That's not what we want to go into. Do 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 do. There's no toggles, right? Man overload. I don't even know what. I don't have familiars. Alright, let's try Hard Lotus. This is most likely gonna fail right now, because this character is not exactly set up for this, but we're gonna find out. We'll see how it goes. Okay, F. Why didn't? Why is my one not on? What is going on? Oh, because you can do that. I see. I also didn't origin at all during that because I'm stupid.
Imada.
30-second cooldown, 1 minute duration. Okay, so we just spam that. Don't like the position of this. Didn't do my spacebar. Forgot to resummon my stuff. Yeah, I need that 1 minute cooldown for bossing. I need to make 2 separate keybind pages, one for farming and one for that. Because otherwise this is just, like, not going to work out very well. Where did I put my up jump at? Did I remove my up jump from my keybinds? $229 achieved tomorrow. I should get another level up after daily. 7 monster perks in river. Nice. Congrats. Alright, phase 1 done. Oops. Walked into the slow thing, which is not ideal. Okay, 13 seconds till we burst again. Your arcane power isn't good enough for Shadow Dance Hall. Yeah, that is one of the problems of leveling up nowadays, is that you get a little bit screwed over sometimes. How is this even real? Like, I'm gonna have like a 10-minute kill. At 15 million combat power, like what? No, let me use it. Yeah, I got it off. Oh my god, I blinked into this. Okay, you can blink past the wall. Gotcha. It's not a flash jump. You can blink past it. Gotcha. Didn't know that. Today I learned. Okay, that damage is, it exists, I guess? You know, that's the best way to put it. Yeah, I really need to set this up for Damien. Better. I'm gonna fix my sequences after this. And make the keybinds for farm versus, bossing. I don't really... You know what, we're just gonna use this. Oh, I also use that, though. Oh, God, because it's the farm one. Alright, we're just going all in. Get to the next phase. I don't know. This is pretty ridiculous. This is like really high damage for what it is. I missed that skill, didn't I? Oh. Or no, I still hit it. Okay. Ah! Damage. Bad. I need to use no blinks when these spawn. Okay, well, getting pushed through it after it's been deleted because he pushes me through it is fine. Okay, I need to use this again to spawn these two. Okay. Yeah, if I didn't have incompetent things, we're literally like almost like a 10-minute. Okay, this is bad. Alive. Okay, do this. Where are all my procs? I'm not getting any procs. This is crazy. Oh, I see what's happening here. If I get the procs on the red skills, it has to be it. Okay.
心配は無用ですよ。契約はまだ残っていますから。
I don't think I'd have another class that does it as fast as this right now, this combat power. Because what did you say you did your kills in, Smart? You're at what, 23 million combat power on your Lin, and you did what? Damien and Lotus in how much time?
この私が直々に鬼の恐怖を叩き込んでやる。
Was that both the bosses in 20 minutes, or just the... Oh, I'm dead. Oh, Lotus. I see. Yeah, and this is like terribly played because I've had massive downtime on my summons because of my bad, not bad, but just not properly set up sequences for bossing anyways.
召喚鬼アタック参上。
オレンジ。
今だ。
And Lotus dead. Oh, I forgot to buy a drop ticket. Do I even have anything that gives drop rate, like, at all? Oh, I don't think so. I think I just have base drop. Yeah, so, like, I mean, I could use a wealth, but I don't think that makes much of a difference. So, Alright, girls, go ham.
これが私ら鬼一族の戦い方だ。
Okay. Let us make this keybind setup for bossing. And what we need to do is remove the farm one. The farm one doesn't exist for this. We're going to get this sequence. We're going to add the layout, third, sequence names. I had the video open. Let's see, do I still have video open at the start spots? Yeah. Okay, so apparently this sequence they changed also. I'm also missing Hero's Will, I just realized. Okay, so he starts off with... I'm just gonna redo this whole sequence. Okay, so he has this, then Oni, then Tengu, and then Orochi. Then it's this red thing. Then it's Sukunos. Then it's AB. Then it's Golden Foxfire. Then our Haku. Then Name Elevation, and then finally would be Ring. Okay. Then his 1 minute has Oni, Tengu, Hall of Unity, this. Save. Okay, that'll help a lot. Also, my keybinds. Where is my up jump? I don't have a keybind for up jump. I am a psychopath. Or is it that I can't keybind my up jump? Yeah, I can't keybind it. That's why there's no keybind. It's just got a note to it. It's an actual, like, flash jump thing. Okay, that's why. Yeah, because it's this right here, and you cannot... Okay, okay. Damien? You know what? Let's just, rebuff with all the stuff. Why not? Alright, still too slow on this because I missed my bind. One minute, pop this, pop that, pop this, pop that. Oh, I just got pushed into that. Find you, do this, do that. You know what's ridiculous is even though I'm off screen, I'm still hitting him with these abilities when I spam them because the summons just go after him. This is ridiculous. Like, what is this class? Thank you, Sword, for being cooperative. You don't always cooperate, but when you do, you're very nice about it. Okay, this, and we start the spam.
車輪撃よし口切れ
I mean, it's definitely going to be a little bit slower to kill Damien, but that was expected.
後期畳みかける最新譜鬼天狗心配は無用です予約はまだ残っています今だ
Yeah, this class is actually pretty fun. I like the spammy aspect of it. It's a lot spammier than I thought it would be. And I kind of like the RNG factors of, like, sometimes you just proc a spell. I've always liked procs, even if they're not consistent.
鬼を撃ってもいいでしょう鬼今だ よし
Okay, next altar I gotta actually make use of. No way this lasts long enough, right? No. We're gonna hold off on this burst right here to get this altar out of the way, because I don't want to have another sword spawn ideally. Please? Okay. He's gonna teleport over here, because that's how he works.
召喚鬼天狗天狗オロチ 畳みかける鬼
Almost at 30%.
.標的を狙って召喚鬼前方準備完了していますでは十分この程度の問題なしさあ標的はどこですか完璧な
They definitely yap a lot. These characters that we have as summons, they got a lot of voice lines that they go off on.
最新譜
Okay, should be able to access this then. Get rid of these stacks. I just realized also I'm killing him in a Damien cosplay. Like, I'm literally Damien right now, killing Damien, just as a Kana. It's kind of funny. I am stealing everything that makes you you, Damien. How do you feel? I think I'm just gonna 1 minute it here. Because I don't want to use my 2... no, I just used a 2 minute.
今だ今だ鬼 よし
Boop. Shoot this out. We do this. God, we only did 2%. I want to save my sense for the last phase, but we'll pretend we didn't hit with that ascent, okay? I just realized how little damage those do and how sad that was. Alter? Alter, please? Alter too slow. Yeah, way too slow. Well, this is off to a great start. Yeah, I kind of saw that coming. Also, I love how my Android just has a non-English voice line at the top of it. Okay. Get rid of these stacks. We're not exactly speed running this, so being safe is better. Oops.
Anna, 鬼を撃ってもいいでしょうか。あ、心配は無用ですね。契約はまだ。
25 seconds till we do the big wombo on him. No! I blinked the wrong way. I'm bad. Ah, they're hitting me from there. Alright, rip that altar. Oh, we might get another sword and death here. Very high chance of that happening. To be honest, I didn't think I was getting hit there with those. This feels ridiculous that I'm killing hard Damien at this combat power this quickly. I feel like this should be a longer run. But new class is OP, everybody said, and they weren't wrong about it. No, are you kidding me? My invuln ran out right as I was doing that? Unfortunate. Either way, he's dead. Damien still has targeting issues, even for these summons. Just wild. Alright, I forgot to buy another drop ticket. Oh, the Haku still goes, huh? Okay. Okay, so we need an emergency stop Haku button. Where is that ability? Is that a 5th job skill? Yes. Is this right? Yeah. And then I need to press this before we go in no matter what, because this will just go off. Alright, well. I didn't expect to be able to do that easily. Also, I just want to put into perspective. We have no symbols almost to speak of. We have no real sacred. We're 15 million combat power. Our V matrix has our boost nodes not even maxed. Like, we're still missing a boost node to max out here. Or very close to it. Our skills are 18's the highest, and average is like 13, 14 for most of them. Like, this character is absurd. We have very basic potentials, like nothing crazy. We are in Arcane Gear. We are CRA with Arcane Gear, so that is a pretty big thing. But still, this is not a crazy combat power. For doing hard Damien and Lotus in 10 minutes and 16 minutes? 17 minutes? For Damien? Like, that is crazy. You failed hard Damien? Did you die out or like just ran out of time? Go, my Oni. Obliterate. Present? Well, there was a present. It was IM's treasure. Sadly, not the right present. You also suck at Lyn? Yeah, from what I understood with Lyn, it's press all your buttons on cooldown, but I'm sure it's more intricate than that. Because every time somebody says that, it has been a lie. Kept trying to argue that the new Kana was garbage. I've heard that the mobbing is worse, but ain't nobody gonna tell me this is overall worse. Like, this class is nuts. Bobbing's probably better if you run Dusk. Yeah, from what I understand, if you have Soul Janus 20, mobbing's fine. Before that, it's a bit worse than it used to be. But that's not saying much. Because, like, it still seems to be pretty decent. It's just a bit rough to get used to if you're used to old Kana, where you had to just put your summons down. You gotta be a bit more active now. Yeah, this class is kind of really fun to play, though. Not gonna lie. They definitely cooked with this class. Go, my Kana. Obliterate. I didn't even realize I killed him once. I thought I was only on the second kill. Yeah, the blinding nature of that skill is a little annoying, but... yeah, I don't know. Kana is nuts. Would recommend to anybody. Also, Hayato. Hayato and Kana are both, like, in the same tier of just ridiculousness right now, so if you had any plans for either of them, maybe you make it on the next Challenger World if you don't care for the current, like, revamp event for the cosmetics and stuff. But, like, for sure, a strong character. Well, this background looks a little mighty weird with this background effect, to say the least. Oops. He's high. Did he not see the freaking 1 billion combat power Kronos Kana walking around just obliterating every boss in the game? Ooh, that guy just... I mean, I can understand not liking the new Kana of its looks and stuff, because it's not at all... like, OG Kana has a way different look, right? Don't get me wrong. Yeah, like, he killed XBM in 12 minutes. Yes, he's a billion combat power. He's extremely strong. But that's still insanity. If you prefer the old aesthetic, yes. This new Kana is trash. You're a waifu summoner. If you don't like waifu summoning, it's not the class for you. But to argue that it's weaker, you're high. Oh yeah, I mean, our current auto attack is trash. This Soul Shatter Talisman, this thing's wet noodles. I mean, look. Is it a perfect remaster? No, some people aren't going to be happy with it, but... boys. They made you pretty strong, okay? We don't need to add too much more to this class here for power. Okay, let's go Hilla, Magnus. Oh, that's the fan. Dude, every time the fan drops, I'm like, what is that item? I've never seen that before. Ooh, 5% HP. Unfortunate. Yeah, not having, like, just the extra bind on Damien is pretty big. More than, like, the damage. Well, yours is actually a negative damage, right? But for you, not having the extra 10 seconds of bind to do damage on Damien is pretty rough. There was a boss. The boss existed for a split second. I pressed the button and then he died. And then Haku decides to fire off every time I leave the boss arenas. Okay, well, that, can't say I was expecting it to be this easy. Alright, I think that's going to be it for me today, guys. Thanks everybody for watching. I will be back tomorrow with some more Maplestory. We were going to do calling practice tomorrow, but apparently Billy might be finishing his work stuff early, so we're going to do our bossing and get that out of the way. But, yeah, that's going to be it for today. Not really much to say about today. We've learned that Kana is absolutely busted, like everybody said. To no surprise, the community was correct. We did some of our did all the boss meals pretty much. We're just left with the main duo bossing stuff and the solo C10s, which shouldn't be too hard. We'll be doing some of that tomorrow. And yeah, if you enjoy the content, you're not already following on Twitch, give me a follow on Twitch. If you're on the YouTube side of things, give me a like and a sub. It helps out a lot. And I have a Discord you can join into. Here is the link. Hopefully the next few people who join are not just bots. Unlikely, but you know, you can dream. But yeah, that's going to be it for today. Thanks everybody for watching. As per usual, may RNG favor you better than it does me. And may you have a good rest of your day, night, or evening, wherever you are. Bye-bye!